Welcome to my channel. I'm Dr. Leela, bringing you a series of lectures on Python Pandas. Pandas is a Python library and it is used for working with data sets. This library allows us to analyze the big data and make conclusions based on the statistical theories. As we know, the data need not always be a clean data without any unnecessary inclusions. So it's necessary to clean the messy data, and pandas do that work. They clean the messy data sets and make them readable and relevant. A relevant data is very important, especially in data science. So using pandas, the following 5 steps are typical in processing and analyzing the data, regardless of from which origin the data is coming. The first step is load the data, and the second one is prepare the data. Third is manipulate the data, then model it and analyze it. So the data structure is nothing but the organization of data and managing and storing it in the format that enables the efficient access and modification. Pandas deals with the following 3 data structures: series, data frame, and panel. So a series is a one-dimensional labeled homogeneous array whose size is immutable, but however it has values which can be mutable. And the data frame, it is a two-dimensional label and both size and values are mutable. That is, we can change the size and also the values, and it has heterogeneous data. So it can have mixed type of data, whereas the series is homogeneous type. So a panel is a three-dimensional data structure, and it is a labeled size mutable array. So we can think of this series is one-dimensional homogeneous data, and its size is immutable but values are mutable. Whereas the data frame is a two-dimensional array with heterogeneous data. We can think of data frame as having a container of series. So here is an example where this table represents the data of a sales team of an organization with their overall performance rating. The data is represented in rows and columns, and each column represents an attribute and each row represents a person. For example, the first row, it corresponds to the person named Steve. He is aged 32 and he is a male, and his rating is 3.45 in his business. And similarly, the remaining people. So we see here the first column consists of data which is a string, and also the third column is a string. Whereas the second column consists of age which are integers, and the fourth column is rating which is a float. So data frame is heterogeneous, consisting of heterogeneous data, and the size is mutable, and the data is also can be varied, so it is data mutable. So whereas a panel is a three-dimensional data structure with heterogeneous data, so it's very hard to represent it graphically, the panel, because it is a three-dimensional one, but we can think of it as a container of data frame. So it has heterogeneous data, so it can have string, float, integer, etc. And the size is mutable, and also the data is mutable. Thank you for watching. If you like this, give a thumbs up, like, share, and subscribe to my channel.